abajo. Ay, hago bola con todo lo que hacen y en verdad parezco escarabajo por la mierda.
First friends that I'm meeting
Chilate. Claro, claro, perfecto. Seguro. No, dude, I've been following you for years, bro. It's really...
Drink the juice too?
Yeah.
Where do you go? Anywhere here. Just go bar.
We've been seeing a lot of things in our algorithm as far as travel vlogs. You know, everybody has their niche in, you know, the internet space now. So what I decided to do after seeing all of these videos was make my own vlog, travel vlog. I mean, because they're so appearing on my feed like all the time. So we wanted to react to a couple of them because they're just so funny. So the first guy, Czech in effect.
Oh, Czech in effect. I thought it was checkmate.
Yeah. So this dude basically like walks around like random countries, mainly in South America. And if you haven't checked him out yet, you should. He's pretty interesting because he will go to, you know, places you wouldn't expect him to. So, for example, like we were looking at his thumbnails, and all of his thumbnails are just hilarious because they just like, all of them are just him posing with like hella hot girls, pretty much.
Yeah, or just some woman in it, like just either off doing something, like from the distance and everything. But it's weird because like then you watch the videos and it's not really too much of that thumbnail. I mean, I really only saw one. It's like he goes around and says hi to people.
Yeah.
But it's like he's by himself for the most part, and then.
Yeah, let's watch this one real quick. I like how he starts with like always young lady. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like he's always got to hook up with the girls, like, you know, show me around here and everything. He must like travel various times of year to build that connection. Because I know when I travel and stuff, I go to Europe and stuff, like you had to have lived there before, and then usually what happens is when you live somewhere, like people from other surrounding countries kind of like for example, someone who lives in France, like, will be in Spain, but then someone who also lives in, I don't know, Bulgaria or some random country will be living there too, in like Madrid, for example. So all these people, it's like, you know him from all these people from these places, and they're like, oh, this is my country later, this and that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy might be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, he's pretty funny, because he's like vibing with everybody. Why do you think he has such a big following, though? Yeah, why do you think people like it? Like, for example, when you said at the beginning, the thumbnails like capturing, you know,
I don't know, you know, I really don't know. I mean, like,
what do you think, though? Is it just travel porn, you think?
I guess, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, for me, I love traveling too.
Yeah.
But I've never, I don't. No, actually, okay, you know what? I bet you this.
What?
In all reality, because when I went to the Caribbean, I looked up travel vlogs, just of like what people do out there, right?
Yeah.
So I bet you like this stuff is popular in that sense where it's like, it's first come, first serve. Like, say you've never been to a certain country.
Yeah.
Usually, you'll go on YouTube and just type that country in.
Yeah.
And half of it might be like history things, and the other half is vloggers. So I think that's why people are so big that do it, because to be honest, so many people travel, but not very many people try to capture it on film like that, you know? So they want to in today's age, get a little bit more before you actually hit the road, you know? I mean, that's what I did too. Like,
or do you think a lot of people just watch it and they're like, oh, okay, I kind of satisfied my desire in my head to go to this place, so maybe it like substitutes it in a way, like.
Of course, yeah.
I don't know. Cause I already hear, I don't know if your parents watch them, but it's like, dude, they watch them and they're like, oh, that's so cool, I would love to do this, but then they like never really do. Maybe I don't know if it's because of money or just because of just like, I don't know.
My parents are so old that they were just like, we don't ever want to travel.
Yeah.
I was like, that's even weird too, like, but yeah, of course, I think it satisfies a weird thing, but also like it satisfies it in such a cheap way.
Yeah.
They're just like, alright, whatever.
But I feel like that's probably why it captivates so many people. I don't know, I'm just thinking that way, because when I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, like, it would be nice to be there. In my head, I'm just like kind of fantasizing too. I guess like that's what he knows.
Yeah.
That's why they do it.
Yeah. Like,
you know
it's probably, yeah, it's
or
probably
just a flex.
that half, and then the other half is just like, people are like, oh, I want to go traveling Colombia.
Yeah.
And then if that guy has like, you know, 100 videos about or not about Colombia, but just like, you know, in South America, it's gonna pop up on the feed. You know?
So, but his style I feel like is more natural though. He doesn't come off like super like fake or exaggerating. He's just kind of like, yeah, man, I'm here, you know, chilling with the homies, or this girl, my boy here, you know.
He knows like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like interpersonal.
But then there's like the more cringe like travel bloggers, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, everybody has a different style. There's different audiences, but there's definitely like this one dude. Let me bring up his name. But yeah, he's super like, I don't know, like, yeah, hey buddy, like, we're gonna travel here and the food's delicious, and it's just like, oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that one video, I think when he's in Romania. Let's bring it up. Let me get his name.
And then the last dish that I haven't tried yet, it's a mountain, like a wild mountain chicken. I'll just go ahead and grab that drumstick. Oh, the meat. It's wonderful. It's like succulent. It's
succulent.
You eat a lot of garlic, right? To scare away the vampires. Because of the
Slides right off the bone, baby. He's like, whoa.
You know what he could be doing though, in all reality? He could be like, imagine like if you're really into the food, and then the waiter, and then the people are bringing you the food.
Yeah.
Dude, they could be like, hey, well, obviously also because he's vlogging it, but like, he could get all of this so discounted by just being into it. Like, imagine, like, because
No, I get what you're saying, because I know, like, me and my friend Art, when we were, like, doing food reviews and stuff, like, back in Spain, it'd be like, oh my god, yeah, this poke bowl is so delicious.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Exactly, yeah.
Everybody, you have to come and get this, man.
Yeah.
You have to come and try this super delicious, best thing ever. Yeah, so I guess in a sense it is, like, influencer style, too.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But I don't know, but then there's this guy who's, I don't know, he's just, like, he probably's like that, like, off-camera, too, I think, though.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, he likes it. You know what I mean? It's like because you can capture. I don't know. Capture like a feeling that's like so unbiased.
Yeah.
It's just
being in the moment. I feel
one true.
Like
feeling.
a dumb dog. Like for me, I think like I don't know. Like if you're someone who's intellectual, like or semi-intellectual, like me or something, it's like it gets harder to just enjoy the moment sometimes because you're thinking about like what other things there are to do, you know what I mean? As you're doing that thing. Maybe that's just me. Because I'm like, oh, we're only here for a certain amount of time, but there could be a better place over here. I don't know. Yeah. So maybe you just be like, it's cool to have that guy in the team. Or someone leaving like that.
Or maybe he thinks both ways.
Yeah. Who knows, dude? I don't know. I'm tripping. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. These vloggers are just hilarious because this guy's, like, just so overwhelmingly, like, positive and optimistic. And I have met people like that, and they're great. It's just like they must be killing it in the vlogs. Like I guess that's just what they're meant to do, you know. That's why they do it probably. They're passionate just about like enjoying things.
Yeah, probably like you know like.
But then you have like Anthony Bourdain.
Once you love it forever. Hanoi, capital city of Vietnam. 7.5 million people live here. In the winter, it's chilly and damp. In the summer, hot, humid, subtropical.
He was a cook.
Oh yeah. So
he's like a master chef. So it's like he's gonna definitely. Obviously, like the souffle is like if you know the process, then he's gonna like, you know, like inquire with it with such poetry.
Yeah. And then there's another guy who's actually like I think my favorite just because his vlogs are like so minimal too. He's just like walking around. Like this video right here.
Rio, Italia. Rio, Italia. Ah, listo. Italia. Okay. Check out the youth swimming and playing around here. Wow, that looks like an old goalpost.
And that was the vlog. He just goes to dangerous spots, you know. I think his name is Kurt Kaz. So you should check this out real quick. This is from when I went. Freaking vlogging. Remember, like recently for spring break, I went vlogging to Europe, and I've lived there for many years, so I already know people there. But dude, this is like I want you to give me your opinion on like my vlogging style. Is it compared to any of these people, or does it seem like I'm exaggerating on any of these? You know what I mean? So right now I'm in Malasanya. We're gonna go to a free club right now. in order to avoid paying a stupid discotheque, I'd rather go here. Just because it's cheap, there's enough room to dance, and you could just like, you know, get down, get some attention.
We're gonna bang some 80s and 90s chicks, you know.
Yeah,
some old-fashioned.
Forever. Hopefully not.
How long ago was this?
So yeah, dude, this was back in April.
Oh, okay. Were they still doing COVID over there?
Kind of, yeah. It was like another outbreak, I think. But yeah, this is me. When I try to vlog, I look for free parties and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm pretty much myself, though.
I don't know. I'll give away like $50 or something. Exactly. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Give away money.
Stupid, yeah, right.
There you go. If anything happens, keep you updated. Look at this is the nightlife right now.
And so the next scene is just like, I think pretty much just us partying. Malasaña. It's a hipster neighborhood in Madrid.
It's really interesting how like when you have the selfie stick,
Yeah.
like and if you like give it some announcement, like say, oh, I'm live now or this and that, it's like people want to be a part of it.
Hey, Travis Scott! Travis Scott! Travis Scott!
Alright, so pretty much we're still eating our gelato, and we find a terraza here, and this is another place in Lavapiés. You know, this is the street right here. What is it?
Más corazón.
Yeah, and here we're having a nice little tapa they bring with our food. We have some olives here, very traditional, very typical. Got a nice beer, nice and full. This is my first one of the day. I mean, I'm not trying to get too smashed, you know, but later on maybe. But this is a nice time I'm having, so whatever. It's just so traditional here. Everybody's drinking all the time. Everybody's a goddamn alcoholic. But hey, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay in Europe. It's all right. What do you think of my vlog? Is it like, are the other guys is like probably better?
No, it's not bad. You know what? I honestly like it. The only one thing I would do differently,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still waiting,
Yeah.
but I would like more of like the place.
Yeah.
Like less of you and more of like
The place.
the actual place.
Okay, let's.
'Cause
Like,
I can't-
Oh yeah, maybe.
I want to see the video.
Yeah.
I want to see the buildings and stuff and what it really looks like.
Yeah. I'm over here just me. That's good. That's good advice. Those other guys are showing a lot more of the street.
Mm-hmm.
¿Quién coño soy yo? Y si no soy yo, hago como yo, para arriba, para abajo. Cada vez que yo le meto debajo de la tierra, parezco escarabajo.
The guy making the meat. Oh my god,
It's
it's
like
so funny.
It's so terrible.
No, not even that bad, but it's just
It's
like
just
crazy.
like it's funny, dude.
It's crazy, yeah. I like that though. Dude, your interactions are really good. I would say like with the
Okay,
people and
good.
everything like that.
It's like, whoa, bro! Is
Yeah.
that what you're supposed to do in vlogs? Just like act like, I don't know. I think anytime you're in front of a camera, you just act a little more extra. But that's
Yeah,
good
for
though.
sure, for
'Cause
sure,
If you
you
act too
always do.
straight, it's not that far.
No, yeah.
So, anyways, yeah.
Which is why the other guy's one's interesting because he's pretty just like.
He's just chill. He's probably done it so
Really
much. He's
chill,
probably done it so
yeah.
much. I feel like once you do something enough, you have your workflow, and you're like, dude, all right. You don't have to be so conscious of things because you've already trained your mind to be aware of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like these vloggers and stuff, and like I want to know more about them, and I think people should travel and eat more places.
Yeah, dude. Eating's always essential.
You kind of need to, right?
Dude, I love food so much.
So where would you go to if you were gonna like travel somewhere to eat?
I think the next place I want to Japan.
Why Japan?
Because I love sushi so much. I mean, and like that sounds so like
No,
like,
sushi's fire.
Yeah, I like, but I want the sashimi really bad,
Yeah.
and then anything else out there, too. I feel like I'd love to go somewhere. Where like the food that I'm eating is like the hardest for me to cook, which is Asian food.
Yeah. Why is it so hard to cook though?
No, I just don't really try. You know what I mean?
Okay. I feel like a lot of it's like steamed or something. Like it's carefully. It's not so like, or I don't know. Depends like, because with fish I know it's delicate. You can't just like fry it straight up like meat most of the time because you eat it kind of raw.
You can.
But you eat it raw. I feel like sushi's raw.
Oh, sushi's raw. Yeah, but I'm just saying like I was saying in a general sense like Asian food, or yeah, like it's I bet the depth. Okay, I'll put it this way: the depth of the food that it could be.
Yeah.
Is I know so much more over there than like what you get over here, you know? And it's like the one style of food that, again, yeah, since I don't really cook too much of it, but I love it, it would be sick. Even like, as crazy it is, even like China, just if I go to China just for the food, just to try like, you know, some of the food there, I'd do it. Try to stay away from the crazier stuff, you know what I mean?
Like squid and stuff like that, or what?
No, I'm down with all that stuff, like
octopus.
I'm down with all that stuff. There's this dish called balut, and it's a delicacy, but after you open it, it's a baby bird inside of the.
That's insane, dude.
Inside of it.
Yeah.
I've had it once. It's just so vinegary and everything, but there's like delicacies I'm sure in every country that is just kind of like. Yes and no. I see it as more like a rite of passage a little bit, even though for a lot of people it's probably like nothing, you know what I mean? But like that's how I feel delicacy in a way, you know what I mean? But yeah, Asian definitely.
Damn, that's tight. Yeah. Well, that's the next destination to have Asian food, I guess. That's the spot.
It'd be I mean, probably also because none of us have been to that side of the world.
Yeah.
That's another thing too, and like. Most people I know, you know, it's always like basically all European food, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that, and in America that's like such a huge thing too, you know what I mean? That type of style of food. So I guess like where it's like kind of more just 100% different.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Shout out to all the vloggers. Shout out to everyone who's vlogging out there. We want to get better at vlogging. I do, at least. I don't know about you, but I do. And yeah, until the next one, we're done. Peace.